My name is Chris Kellen. Allow me to welcome you to our Peak Coach certification. I'm the creator of Peak Fitness, and in this presentation we're going to talk about what our company stands for and what to expect as a coach. So some things to understand about Peak Fitness is, number one, we want to know what our company offers and what makes us different from your traditional gym or personal training company. We also want to learn about what we teach clients and how our system works, as well as our consultation process. So by the end of this presentation, you're going to know how to consult a client. You're also going to know how to read our workouts that we assign to you. So Peak Fitness clients in action. And these are all different clients that I've had over the years of our gym. At the time of this recording, we've been open for 6 years now, and we've trained thousands of people. And this picture up here on the left is one of my original boot camp groups. It started over 5 years ago now, and the majority of these ladies are still with us, so they're sort of my role models for our program, because they serve as role models for everybody else. On our right here, we have one of my clients who was doing her push-ups for the first time on the floor at the age of 65. She's in our master's class, and that's something that we'll talk about. On the bottom corner here, we have a runner who is deadlifting 145 pounds for the first time. And then we have, at the bottom here, a bunch of our clients at what we call our Saturday Throwdown. And this is a free class we do every Saturday just to honor our clients and get people together. So that's pretty fun. But when we talk about what we are, who we are, and what we stand for, we are a family. All right. The biggest key to developing long-term clientele is to develop a community-based approach. All right. Clients want to feel like they're taken care of and they're watched over. And that's the biggest thing with us, is that when we're training clients, we're not just training them, we're a family. Okay. And we're working towards things together. So we want to offer an excellent individualized experience in a group setting. All right. And connect our clients with their goals and interests. And that's everything from when somebody comes in, putting them in the right groups, to connecting them with activities outside the gym. All right. And who we work with specifically are female clients who are not comfortable in the traditional gym setting. Okay. They might currently work out in a gym, but they're not fully utilizing those services, and they're not people that are potentially comfortable and maybe working with a trainer in the open floor. So we're sort of the alternative to the big box gym, because we offer a more boutique, individualized approach to training, and that's the key. There are a lot of different boot camps and things like CrossFits out there and things like that are very general. They do a great job of community, but at the end of the day, when people are training next to one another, they're all people that are given the same workout with different goals, and that's not how we do things. Every person that we train is given a specific and individualized approach to training, and that's something we pride ourselves on. We also work with athletes training for specific sporting goals. Okay, and you'll find that our movement screening process, as well as the way we train, sort of lends itself to that audience as well. But in terms of what makes us different, we offer a higher quality of coaching and instruction. I want all my instructors to be excellent coaches of exercise, progressors and regressors of movement, and just understanding, our client, asking them questions, constantly coaching them, being a role model. All of those things are extremely important, all right? And that leads us into this idea of individualized programming and habits-based coaching, because even when a client might be working in a group with several people, we scale for them, all right? And so each program is individualized, even in a group setting. So who you are. On paper, you're somebody that is going to execute our fitness classes and perform personal training. All right, and your responsibility is to keep track of your client and to retain them. Simple as that. Ensure they clean up afterwards. Ensure your area is neat and tidy. But beyond that, and what I want you to realize is the key to retaining clients and clientele is being a role model, being a motivator, being their friend, but also being a little bit of that boot camp trainer you hear about. All right, all of these things are important, and these are all elements of your persona. But when you're working with somebody, you are the master of ceremonies. All right, you are their coach, you are the expert at that time, and you are the person that has to kind of provide the energy for that session. So even if you've broken up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you're not having the best day, put it to the side, because the client is what matters. As far as compensation goes, we offer $25 for the majority of our classes and our training. All right, for Peak Fitness training, For our model fit classes or our larger group classes, it can go up to 40 just based upon the number of people. But generally, we keep our classes to 3 to 6 people, so it remains at 25. We do some larger boot camps in which the potential is there to make more money. But what we also do is offer a $50 bonus for any new client that you sign up, as well as any kind of upsell you give the client. We offer 50% of that. So there are definitely different ways to make money and different ways to advance, as well as beyond that. We're flexible in that way. So training code of conduct. What I ask you to do, and that's the key, is that many trainers that call themselves fitness professionals are not, okay? Because to me, a professional is somebody that shows up 5 to 10 minutes early and sets up and meets with their clients, all right? Your cell phone is off during training. There's no distractions, and the workout is about you, not me, all right? Meaning, this is not, our company is not called Body by Chris for a reason, all right? It's not about me with my shirt off on the cover of things, all right? It's about the client always. So we want to listen to their issues before we speak and ensure that they get the best service possible, all right? And that means that while things are going on, we want to be asking them questions, all right? If a client doesn't look right during their warm-up, for example, we want to ask, how are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Where are you? And if we find that they're not, they say, like I'm a 3 or 4, we know that we need to modify that day. All right, so the warm-up is and the rest of the workout is a constant assessment. All right, and that's key. As far as number 6 goes, the one thing that you'll find with many clients is they come to a personal trainer to push them. Okay, so make stuff harder. All right, to the best of the client's ability, I want them to work very hard. Okay, so even if they're having a bad day, they don't. They're not moving very well, that's a different story. But if all in all, we want our clients to have a high level of work capacity, and we want them working really hard. All right, and that the key with that is teaching them to make stuff harder. Okay, and that's either adding weight to the bar, that's adding intensity to circuits, whatever it may be. And number 7, take a bit of time at the end of each week just to talk to your clients about goals and progress. All right, that's really important, and that's something we'll get into in further modules, but that is a key as we go along. As far as our peak program options, we have 3 basic choices for our group training clients. All right, number 1 is our Model Fit Fat Loss Program. And actually, Model Fit is a body composition program because it can be modified for either fat loss or muscle gain, just based upon the client. Model Fit is a 5-day fitness class program, so every day we have classes. All right, and the way it's split up is that we have cardio classes 3 days a week that are focused mainly on circuit training to burn body fat and more overall calories, and we have strength and circuit training classes 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, and those are more based upon building muscle and working individual muscles. So think about cardio as lungs and strength as muscles. Okay, and what we do is we modify the class schedule for each client. So certain clients might be interested in building muscle tone and not losing as much weight. We're going to refer them to maybe 3 strength classes a week, as well as maybe a cardio class if they're doing 4 to 5 days. If they're doing more cardio or trying to lose weight, we would say, okay, we want you to do 3 cardio classes a week. So you customize the schedule based upon the client's particular need. We also offer an online fitness program option for somebody looking to build muscle or just train more with weights on their own. So, like for example, we might have a client that comes at our 6 p.m. class. Through our Trainerize system, we can assign a workout to them on their app, and they can go perform that down in the gym. So, we can do it either way. You can do it in a class format, or they can do it more one-to-one. Our foundation program is a starter program for clients unable to go into normal training. So this is an individual who has had an injury, who is quite deconditioned, who doesn't move very well, and is a potential injury risk. This is an 8-week program that focuses on teaching the fundamental movements and just developing basic strength of stabilizer muscles. All right. Clients are required for this one to test out to normal. Like when they get through our movement screen, we want them to be at least 2s on everything, in order to know that, okay, this person now has a decent level of strength, they're in better shape, and then they can go into whatever normal programming fits. Okay, but this is an 8-week commitment, and I say 8+ weeks because for some people this will take months or years. With the Masters Athlete program, all right, our Masters Athlete program is designed for individuals over the age of 50, or really anyone seeking just long-term being healthier in general. This program is very much based upon what we call functional training, and it's focused around maintaining power, strength, conditioning, and balance. Okay, all of these things are emphasized here because the objective is not a physical one. It's more, or I'm sorry, an aesthetic or an appearance one. It's more of a performance one. Okay, meaning if it's somebody that is just looking to get in better shape in general, this program will do it. Okay, or if it's an older person attempting to just stave off the protecting against falls, just staving off aging in general, this program will do that because it reloads kind of all the circuitry that we lose as we age, strength, power, balance, and it's something that we're pretty proud of. But this is a monthly program as well, and it says over 50, but this could be really for anybody whose goal is more of a performance-based goal. So who needs what? We have with our client flow, what we do is we will movement screen every client that comes in. Those with poor movement screens, meaning they have ones or asymmetries, they don't have very good strength, they're going into the foundation program. Okay, and that can be done either individually as a personal training client or in a group setting. But either way, that's what that is what they've got. For advanced clients who have good movement with no ones or asymmetries in their movement screen, then they can choose their program. So that could be personal training, masters, model fit, whatever applies to that individual person. So step one to becoming a coach, and what I want you to know is that this is a team effort. We market together, we achieve success together. All right. And what I'm going to do is you receive a $50 referral fee for each client, and that could be a group fitness client, it could be a personal training client. It doesn't matter. It's just somebody that pays. And we have a couple of different mechanisms for you to market. Number one, we have this thing called Saturday Throwdown, which is a Saturday fitness class that is free that we do every week for our clients at 9 a.m. All right. We share this we create this event in our Peak Fitness Facebook page on a weekly basis, and all we ask you do is email it to your friends and share it to Facebook. You don't even have to show up. You get them there, we'll sign them up. We also offer a referral fee, in which if you sign up a partner, you get half off. If you sign up 2 people, you get a month for free. And we're talking about clients here, so hopefully you're not paying for training, but you could. And as far as external marketing goes, handing out flyers wherever we are, wherever we're located, whether it be at a doctor's office or at a gym. Partnerships with local businesses, and then attending local events such as doing a booth or race. So in summary, what we ask for you to do is to share all of our events to clients and friends pages. Keep in mind that all of these are designed to get clients in the door, okay, and then to assign you those clients. All right, so helping us market is going to help you to build your business. Invite people to our Saturday Throwdown each week, and then as far as what happens in person, assist in marketing to businesses, like when we're doing a promotion of some kinds, volunteer to go out and hand out some flyers, pass out flyers, up front, like I said, at a doctor's office if we're located there, or at a gym or whatever it may be, and then participate in our events. Get as involved as you can. And the more people know you, the more they're going to want to train with you and request you as a trainer. Okay, and that's important. So the next step is client consultation. All right, all of our clients are offered a consultation to understand their needs and their limitations. Okay, and what I want you to understand is that the consultation is something that we script out for you. Okay, we create we have 2 documents we created in Google Docs. There are videos in terms of what to do that we're going to ask you to study, but it's very simple, and it's something that I will take you through and kind of in our live mentorship portion here. But ultimately, number one, it's to understand where the client is currently, both physically and mentally. It's also a sales process, and keep in mind that the more rapport that you build with the client, the better your chances of turning them into a sale are going to be. Okay, and really what that means is that we want to understand what a client cares about, okay, and what we can do to help them. All right. By the end of the session, you should be able to repeat back to that client, this is your goal, this is what you said that you want, let's do this thing. And then we ask them to commit to it, financially. We say, if your goal is a wedding in 8 weeks, then your financial commitment is 8 weeks, and we want them to put their money where their mouth is. But that truly is the key to being able to sell things long term in the fitness industry. And so what do we learn from our consultation? Number one, we understand if the client is in pain or needs to be referred out. Okay, and that's really important because, again, liability is a huge factor when we're talking about working with somebody's body. Number two, we want to know the client's current pain and injury status. Does something hurt? And if it does, we're not going to train that. From there, their personality type. Okay, is this person more introverted and better for one-to-one sessions where they're going to need, where they're able to receive more encouragement, coaching, or is this somebody that's an extrovert who likes to work out in groups? Okay, what is the person's goal and motivation? Okay, do we need to build them? Okay, and that's key because for a lot of beginners, especially those that go in the foundation program, okay, they don't have those. All right, you'll find that somebody will come in and say, hey, well, I want to lose body fat, but that is the most non-specific really thing that you can hear. So we want to understand, what specifically does the client want to do, and how can we help to build that? For example, if I'll ask the client, what were you doing when you were in the best shape of your life? And they'll say something to me like, oh yeah, I was running at that time. Well then, we're going to train for 5K in 8 weeks. And sometimes as a coach, you have to plug that stuff in. All right. So it's not always going to be point A to B. So have a discourse with a client about that. And that is, we say we movement screen for injuries, that we're also screening them for their goals, because that is even more important. And in terms of injury potential and fitness level, our movement screen is going to allow us to know those things, and where we start the client, what services that we offer. So our elements, in summary, are a client questionnaire, okay, which you fill out. Okay, I want you to fill that stuff in, go through each one. Again, that's kind of the interview script for the client. Gives us a better idea of how good or not they are. What we have to work with or not. And then from there, once we have that information, we movement screen them. Okay, again, both of these documents are in Google Docs. You just upload the results. I will deal with the programming aspect. And again, just be a good coach. Watch them, understand what you're getting into, and yeah. Step 3 is accessing our Trainerize template, because once a client has signed up for or once we've signed a client up, we create a program for them in our Trainerize system. Okay, and Trainerize is an online training software system that allows us to create an app for the client to access via their phone or their iPad or what have you, where they can access their program. And as a coach, you're going to be able to do the same thing. So a new client comes in, you movement screen them, you upload their results. I create their program for you, and then you train them. Okay, and it's as simple as bringing up their program, where you have videos of what they're doing, you have instructions in terms of exactly what to do with them, and then you simply execute. All right. So what I want you to do is we'll get through that. And finally, our support system. Okay, our support system is we have a closed Facebook group, okay, and that's entitled Peak Fitness Coaches on Facebook, where we have overall discussions about clients, in continuing education, more information on that. And then we have a weekly staff meeting at 4 p.m. Okay, and in terms of whatever you need for marketing, flyers, banners, whatever it may be, I will help in any way necessary. You're interested in some specific educational product, I will buy it for you, whatever it comes down to. I just want you to be the best coach possible. All right, so really take an interest in that, and we will take an interest in you. So getting started with training. Number 1, I want you to be able to demonstrate to me a consultation. I want you to be able to take me through a consultation, so I know that I can start to assign those to you with clients, kind of as an interview, so we can start to build your business. Number 2, I want you to take me through a program via Trainerize. So I'm going to assign you a workout, and I want you to be able to coach me through that. All right. Number 3, I want you to be able to demonstrate our standard warm-ups. All right. These are things that we teach to our clients day one. They're on our boards up on our training wall, and I want to be able to see that you can do this stuff, because these are the nuts and bolts of our program, and these are going to allow me to know that you're going to be able to be a good representative of Peak, and we're going to be able to start getting you clients. All right. So as far as studying goes, you're going to be assigned a series of videos that are tutorials on this stuff. I'm going to go through this with you as well in person, but that's your homework. Is I want you to study these in our YouTube channel. Look for these, practice them, practice the consultation, and practice the training on a friend or a test subject. All right, be prepared to execute on me. Allow me to welcome you to the family, and thank you so much for becoming a Peak Fitness